G'day, how you doing? I'm Camui Kushi, and this is part 5 of my first reaction to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, covering the post-level 91 dungeon quests up to the first solo duty. This was a pretty neat section of the game, I think. Seeing what the other teams were getting up to behind the scenes, as well as the other Scions, and how they're going along with Kawana's team. But yeah, as always, if you just want to see the MSQ cutscenes, there's a link to that playlist in the description. Otherwise, enjoy! Scarlet girl. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you are willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Okay, come on, let's catch up to the others. Yeah. Alrighty, Rooney. Oh, there's a moblin! What's going on, little guy? Oh, you don't have anything to say? Alright. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to everyone. This place is called Many Fires for the constant stream of peddlers and travelers who make camp here after climbing the stairs. Ah, that makes sense. This seems a cozy spot for Wooklimat to let her guard down. I know it can't be easy for her. Now that I've decided to share, I feel so nervous. This side of the region's so different from where the Hanu live. Striking colours of the vegetation alone. Yeah, I noticed that. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? Wow. Okay, let's talk to Alphino. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Fair? Then it's settled then. Oh, let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done. I hope this is a voiced scene. More campfire fun times, I love it! My favorite.
気になってたんだけど、ウクラマとはどういう経緯で蓮王の養子に？
小さかった頃のことだから全然覚えてねえんだ。物心ついた時にはもう蓮王宮で暮らしててさ。ただ生まれはイクブラーシャ、ヤクテル樹海にあるシュバラール族の集落だって聞いてる。
イクブラーシャ。
一度も訪ねたことはねえんだけどな。私にとっちゃ親は親父ただ一人だけだしよ。
その気持ちわかるわ。私も本当の両親のことは覚えてないから。知りたいと思ってた頃もあったけれど、いつからかそんな気持ちも忘れちゃった。私にはガラフおじいちゃんがいてくれたし。
へえ、クルルも私と似たような境遇だったんだな。
Wait, does that mean her name is Kururu Kuru?
私やコーナ兄さん
Or
を
is
い
it
つもこみたいに話してくれた。
Kururu? Oh god, that's... I don't know Lalafell naming conventions well enough.
昔、私が獣の住む森に入り込んじまった時も、親父が真っ先に探しに来てくれてさ。ビビって泣いてる私のことを叱ったってよかったんだ。なのに部の親父と来たら、よく生きてたなぁなんて褒めるんだぜ。まあ結局その後、今は眠ってるリの親父に説教されたけどな。森の危険性について何時間も延々と。普段は優しい親父だけど、鍛錬の時は厳しくてさ。今思えば私が王女として立派に生きていけるように本気で向き合ってくれてたんだよな。なのに私は全然その期待に応えられてね。自分の国なのに知らねえことばっかりだしよ。アルパカのことだって、イヒーハナ祭のことだって何一つ知らなかった。
That's what this journey's about. Don't worry about it.
経験もないくせにトライオラの中で生きてるだけでトラル大陸のことを分かった気になってたんだ。私には コーナ兄さんのような知恵もゾラージャ兄さんのような力もない。
Have confidence.
虚勢を張っているだけで王女として未熟だ。
Okay. You can't measure worth by the success of others. We literally had this conversation with old mate. So, why do you want the throne? Well, she's already said she wants to make sure that it's peace. I'm going to say this one. The other question feels redundant.
誰かと比べるなって。
You're going to connect the dots to
そうか。
Fontaine?
そうなんだよな。王を目指す気持ちに兄さんたちは関係ないんだ。
Yeah. What was your own
私が
reason?
頑張る理由は最初からみんなのためだったんだから。
自分で言ってたでしょ。知るってことが大事だって。聞いて、感じて、考えて、そうして積み重ねていけば、明日のあなたは
They made it more obvious in the Japanese.
理想に近づけているんじゃないかしら。
Ah, hear, feel, think. I didn't see the rest of what she said. I was too distracted by the first few lines.
情けねえところを見せちまったな。トライオラの王女だとかって虚勢を張るのはもうやめだ。知らねえことだらけならこれから一つずつ知っていく。それからもっと好きになるんだ。私が守りたいこの国やみんなのことを。
Heck yeah. After all, that's what this trip's about. You're already on a good track.
私は私らしくこの道を突き進んでいくぜ。
Yeah, path,
そ
track,
れ
same thing.
絶対に黄金鏡を見つけてやるんだ。クルルのじいちゃんのことを知るためにもな。
あ
Heck
りが
yeah.
とう、ウクラマトさん。でも、おじいちゃんのことまで背負わなくていいのよ。ガラフ・バルデシオンは未知の危機から人々を救うために活動していた人。その孫娘として誰かを傷つけたり辛い目に遭わせたりしてまで調査を進めたいわけじゃないの。一緒に進みましょう。できれば楽しみながらみんなで思い切りやって気持ちよく勝つの。
Yeah.
そのために私も全力で手を貸すわ。
Yeah.
ああ、そうだね。我々は同じ道を進む仲間だ。皆で力を合わせて。
That's true. Everyone who's here is here for different reasons,
お前ら
but they all have a united goal.
ありがとよ。頼りにしてるからな。
And if that ain't a metaphor for frickin' the whole nation of, like, Talayalal, I don't know what is. Are we gonna get some more Erinville narration, please? Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp, are we gonna hear from our boys? I want to hear from our boys. Let's see how they get along with Kawana.
お前らありがとよ。頼りにしてるからな。
They overheard the convo. That's
何やら
cute.
盛り上がってるみたいだが、兄として妹に一声かけなくていいのか。
その必要はありませんよ。お二人こそよろしいのですか？ラマチに協力している方々はお仲間なのでしょう。
He's calling her by a family name, not
になってし
Oklamat.
まって。
俺たちはお前に協力しちゃいるが、あいつらと敵対してるつもりはないさ。無論、お前を王にするために必要なら、正々堂々やり合ってやるがな。
何のしがらみもなく彼らと競い合う機会などこれまでありませんでしたから、少しばかり私の心も踊っているようです。
Fair.
それにしても魔法大学の首席卒業者やバルデシオン委員会の代表までがラマチに協力しているとは厄介な方々が現れたものです。
And?
加えてあの冒険者
Eorzeas, the whole freaking star, thank you.
手強いどころの話ではありません。だからといって継承の儀を諦めるつもりは毛頭ありませんが。
Potentially all of reality, thank you. I'm a pretty big deal, thank you.
オルコパチャへ行って改めて気づきました。アルパカダよりの物流では大嵐などの天災で容易に寸断され、民の暮らしが危険にさらされてしまう。だから僕がシャーレアンで学んだ技術を生かしてもっと豊かに安全な生活を実現しなければならない。
I see his point, but still.
この国はもっと変えていける。僕がやってみせますよ。
I don't dislike his ambition. Like, he's very relatable.
今はそれでいいさ。
He's very relatable. I understand why Thancred and
この
Nuri and
度
Jay are
は
on
お
his
前
team.
にいろいろなものを聞いて感じて考えさせるだろう。
They're really driving that line home, aren't they?
ところで俺はこの継承の儀で引っかかってることがある。黄金鏡に至るための条件について。扉にかけられた封印を解いて王となるのは7つの試練を超えたものじゃない。
That's true.
勝者は7つの秘跡を手に入れたもの。
That's true.
ええ、おそらくこの先はもっと荒れるでしょうね。
The closer each team gets to having all 7, the less of a need that they all need to do all the feats. Oh, we're gonna get to see what Zoraljar is up to. Cool. Is this at the Moblin village? Where is this?
他の皆さんはまだ到
Surreal
着しておらぬようですな。手だれの協力者を連れていても、コーナ様とウクラマト様ではゾラージャ様には一歩及びますまい。なぜならあなた様こそ相当の血を引く唯一無二の存在、奇跡の子。連王の座を継ぐために生まれてきたと言っても過言ではありません。
It's interesting.
そのような肩書きに意味などない。
I really need to check up his voice actor.
そういえば継承の儀に黄金鏡が関係するという噂を聞いてからグルージャジャ様に近しいものを探ってみたのですがね。彼らはこんなことを口にしていたのです。黄金鏡に至ることができた者は未来を変えるほどの力を得られるらしいと。
Interesting.
本当にそんな力があるならぜひとも私もあやかりたいもの。
Zoraljar's gonna get there first.
そろそろ動こうかと。利用価値があると示せなければ放り出されてしまいますから。先に確認しておきますが、私の策が誰に向こうとあなた様を王にするためならば問題ありませんな。
Wait, what?
戦では誰もが平等に血を流しうる。王族とて例外ではない。故に人は戦の愚かさを知ることができるのだ。
He's gonna get there first and start a war. That's gonna be the second half of the game's frickin' conflict. Earlier with Bakul Jar Jar, I think Bakul Jar Jar's a red herring. I don't think he's gonna be that big a concern.
少しは楽しませてくれるかと思ったが、所詮ただのデクノボーだったな。
ミス猫ちゃんはあの後どうなっただろうね。
簡単に死なれちゃつまらねえが、それならそれでまだ遊び相手は2人もいる。
What a creep, jeez.
お頭は継承の儀に勝って王になったらどんな国にしたいとか考えてるんだ。
This is an interesting question.
だこと俺様にはどうでもいい。
オイラたちはただ相当こそが優れた種だって証明するだけさ。
そうなれば父上と母上は喜ぶだろうぜ。
それにオイラたちが王様になれば劣等種どもを追い出して血族みんなでトライオラで暮らすことができる。
それ最高じゃねえか。さっさとあんな神経くせえ森から出してやらねえとな。そうと決まれば出発だ。先行して調子に乗ってる一つ頭の王子様にここらでthe
rampant borderline racist. No, actually, that is eugenics. Is very off-putting, and I don't think I could ever relate to him because of that. I don't care what his background and plight is. Oh, he's probably gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him for being weak. This guy should know better than to say something like that. Okay, not gonna kill him, just gonna leave him for dead. That's still horrible, but I'm a little sad that they've decided to make it so Zoraljar, well, basically any of the Mummaljar competitors are bad guys. It feels a bit gross that they've written it that way. I'm hoping one of them's a red herring and they're not as completely horrible as they seem. But I do get the feeling that Zoraljar is going to be the one to open the cities of the gold and get the power within. Anyway, let's see what people have to say. I have some small experience with the pressure of leadership and crumbling beneath its weight, as you well know. If anything good can be said to have come from my failures, I hope it is my capacity to help others avoid similar mistakes. You've grown so much, Alphino. I'm very proud of you. Doesn't matter if Wooklamat's scared of alpacas or gets sick on boats. Doesn't change who she is or what she means to her people or what her ambitions are. It's true. I'm glad we could take a moment to talk things through. Wooklamat seems much happier for it. It's good to see Wooklamat more sure of herself. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to her now. Being able to say those things brought me such a relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better for myself and for my people. Yes, especially for yourself. Is the next quest going to be level 92? You may now enter blah blah blah. Okay. Promise of the people. Heck yeah. I'm ready to move on. Heck yeah, good on ya. What do you got to say, Aaronville? What level quest is this? It's level 92. Okay. So level 655 Quaffer? Ooh. Okay, gonna have to swap to Paladin to... This is the only job I've got at 92. Except... The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, any road we'll take is a favoured hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering the present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zerol Jar and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore the order in the area. Okay, I guess so. Off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Okay. I did not attune the Aetherite, so let's do that first. We'll talk to some characters too. Looks like the Moblins have different naming conventions to the Goblins. Okay, let's see. That's a player. No, it's not. That's an NPC. Got a merchant and mender. I'll talk to you first. What is your name? Flonny Cheek. And greedy words, Lowlander. Does Lowlander want to think he know more about many fires? Sure, what do you do here? Flonny Cheek is happy greeter to many fires. She happy greets... Okay, so maybe Cheek is female moblins? She happy greets travel traders and treats them to the most tum-gladdening barbecue. Travel traders thank Flonny Cheek for her kindness with jingly shine, or even better wise with tasty meat. What kind of place is this? Many Fires is a rest place for travellers and traders on long walks from Talayalal to the far south and backwise. Usually long walkers stop here after climbing the big stairs, but now the big stairs are broken, so the folk flow has stopped. Flonny Cheek hopes the big stairs are quick fixed, so every mobby can gather around the fires and eat sizzle meat together again. I love goblins and moblins so much. Okay. Swipper Stick. So he's probably a bloke, I think. Many warm-hearted welcomings to many fires. Swipper Stick wishes you a comfy feeling stay. Oh my gosh, I love goblins and moblins so much. Hello, Rebley. I deal with moblins all the time, so I figured I'd ask around and find out what kind of goods they're interested in. Market research, if you will. Okay. Any other goblins or any other moblins to talk to? They're all moblins. Fruit, grains. Ah, dang. Is this a building I can wander into? Nope. Humu Quats. Oh, you're a Hoth guy. Like most folk, I'm stuck here until the roads open up again. But unlike most folk, I've got a wagon load of fresh fruit with me. Hungry travelers with nowhere to go? Could be some good money to be made. Fair. Chekachuk. Oh, they have completely different naming conventions, I guess. Their name doesn't offer any insight into their gender, I guess. Since Big Steps went splinter smash in the storm, lots of lowlanders are journey blocked. Chekachuk will make them tasty grub to take ratty feels away. Good stuff. Okay. Is that everyone that's in this area? I guess I'll wander over the stairs and see if there's anyone over there. There is a alpaca porter over here. I'll talk to them to get rid of the exclamation mark. Hello. Okay. So these are the big stairs. Flight of Wee Wingless. How's their reconstruction efforts going? Hablu, that name seems familiar. It's probably a coincidence. Hello. I knew the storm was going bad, but I never imagined it would be quite so bad as to bring down the Flight of Wee Wingless. Now I'm completely stuck. Yeah. It's pretty knackered, alright. I can probably yeet myself over there. It won't let me. Okay. It's probably for the best, even though I did unlock this see-through. Whoa, I don't want to look at that. It's so risky with other players being so far ahead. There's so many things I don't want to see. Okay. We're heading this way, I guess? Yes. Dew spun bank. We'll probably get over there at some point soon. Okay. Away we go. Oh. Ether currents. 422 west. Okay, that's where we're heading. My goodness, it's so pretty. I was hoping we'd be going all the way up there, but oh, maybe we will. This section seems pretty large though. I get the feeling that's just going to be a natural boundary. I'd like to be wrong though. It'd be lovely to go up there. I'm sure the view's fantastic. Oh, there's little cliffs over here. Let's have a little look from over here. This should still be nice. Oh, that's Ark. Nice, someone else is riding Ark. I can't wait to unlock flight somewhere so I can fly around with Ark. Don't attack me, bro. Dang. It's so different from up here. I mean, obviously, because you got a different viewpoint. But heck. Daytime. Wow, so there's their little town. That was the place that I went feet first into the ground. That's where old mate Wook lives? There's the fields. There's still one that hasn't been recovered, which is interesting. Maybe Buckle Jar Jar's failed, even though he had like a test version of Koana's potion. Man, so pretty. Egg you. There's that person riding Ark again. That looks like it might be another player doing art. Here we go. Better check to see where that ether current is. 96 west. Okay, we'll be heading over that way. Oh, I see. This is the river which feeds the waterfalls above Volcano. Yeah. Again and again, I am struck by the majesty of the falls. It is difficult to comprehend the sheer volume of water this natural wonder produces. Well, it doesn't produce it, but you know. I felt eyes on her several times as we made our way here, though they soon seemed to lose interest. Interesting. I wonder why. Bandit's lair is said to be somewhere near here, but I prefer we avoid seeking out trouble. That's where I disagree. Oh, there's the ether current. For that though, let's talk to Wooklamat. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is a little further ahead, on the opposite bank of the Miyakabek Zoma. But let's remain vigilant all the same. I'm on my own now. Maybe I'll get under attack. Attack me, bros. Come and get it. Dinner's on. You're the dinner. Wah, 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 wah. No, for real. Attack me. Okay. That's this one. I wonder where the next one is. Yoink. 254 south. That away? Okay. Actually, I might take the bike. I wonder if I can reach... Or if there's... Oh, I can probably swim. I think 159 southeast. That's this way. Maybe it's on this little island. Yep, there it is. I see it. Man, so pretty. So very pretty. Okay. Jwam. I wonder if this is the last one. There will probably be one more over here, I guess. Yep, 437 west. Get back onto the main road. Jwam bum bum. Wait, can I dive in here? I can! Oh, there's an underwater-y bit. Oh, I'm not going to worry about exploring it right now, but nice. Very nice. Finally. I've been wanting to do some underwater exploration. Looks like a pretty sizable lake. Do 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 do. That's another player. Yeah, here's the road. We'll swing back onto this path. Nice. Jungle iguana. Oh, look at it. Architecture seems very familiar. Kind of reminds me of the Ananta a little bit, but also the Vanu. Let's talk to Wooklamat. So this is Earthenshire. Even as Hanu culture is distinct from the Vanu, Moblin society is developed quite differently to that of the Goblin cousins. Actually, this building shape, I do recall seeing it in the Dravanian hinterland sticking out of the, yeah, this is similar to the Goblin architecture. Not another claimant in sight. Does that mean we're ahead or behind? It's a good question. Goodness me, it's like the entire village is made of pottery. Isn't it delightful? They're not at all steampunk like the gobbies. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. Alrighty, let's talk to Aaronville. What's going on, mate? This is it. The village where the Lay of Pots from the Tulayalal saga took place. Interesting. Earthenshire, Idleshire. Might be a similarity of cultural inclination, I wonder. I don't know. That seems a bit of a stretch. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different though. This shire appears to be custom built to resemble Potts, while the other is a repurposed town. Straight. Hello, little gobby. How you? I mean, Mobby. Elderly Moblin woman. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise in her retinue? You do. That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant Selector if you happen to know who that is. You're exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Ready Rock is the Elector you seek. Ready Rock, okay. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to the performing the feat. As much as Ready Rock would like to do just that, we have much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks onto our brain cases. Many help hands of the Potsworn are injured. This is no time for feats or medal tests. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning that the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd be caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest golden metalwork in Toral. Oh. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. Excuse me? This is the best they can offer. I should have never left Wachumeki Meki. What was that about? You see? The pot sworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the pot pact. Should our pot sworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. And let us stand in for your injured helpers. It would give me a chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. Nah, bugger that. I could use a nap. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be cheeky. I could use a nap. What Camulos means to say is, we'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. Speak for yourself, Aaronville. I'm tired. I was hoping you'd feel that way. I actually wasn't sure I could do this all on my own. We'll take every helpy hand we can get. Ready Rock truth swears that once the pot sworn of their perfect workshops again, will commence the feat with all haste. Okay. You and the third promise can assist help hand Rakarok. Okay. You other four follow Ready Rock. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. Okay. I think it might be time to change my glam. I really appreciate you pitching in, but I wanted to nap. I wanted to have a nap. How dare. I meant what I said at the many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength. No more being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned in this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. Oh, gosh dang it. I guess I can't nap now. You've made me feel like I gotta. You've guilted me into it. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Flattery will get you everywhere. Okay. Now, let's find this Rakarok fellow and see what we can do for him. Okay. I'll quickly change out of my Fun in the Sun clothes. Fun in the Sun time is over. Okay, fine. Hello, Prestapic, how are you? Maybe it's the last letter that indicates their gender. If so many pots went smash shards, perhaps we powder smashed the smash shards and mixed with pot powder with craft clay. We could make fresh pots from the smash pots. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Do it. It's a good idea. You do that. Prestapic. How about you, Tarnatic? Yeah, I think the female mobbies' names end in Q and the blokes end in K. Happy welcome to Earthenshire. How can Tarnatic help? What do you do here? Tarnatic is a help hand. Help hand's job is to help hand craft hands with whatever they need to complete their ass tasks to the best of their tricksky skills. Must provide the perfect comfy feeling workspace for the craft hands, but not too comfy feeling or craft hands will not handcraft. Need to find right balance between stress soothing and pokey prodding. Okay, what kind of place is this? Earthenshire is Moblin Thinky Thing, built with the Moblin Claycraft. Now it is home to both we Moblins and Potsworn, whom we offer our home and our hand help. Potsworn are mastercrafters all, and with our hand help they make many masterpieces. For our play part, we make much jingly shine. Okay, I see. I wonder if this is where the Crafter-Gatherer quests are going to begin? Hello, Venderbok. Every day we Moblins are full-handed, sweat-browed and foot-rushed helping our Potsworn. But when we see the tricksy craft treasures they craft make for us, it is all worthwhile. Oh. This feels more goblin-y. Definitely. Yeah, the interiors definitely feel more gobby-ish. Hello, Flara Flick. It is very important mob duty to find the perfect craft stuff for our Potsworn. Many helpy hands are always wide eyes and big ears for new sources of good grade craft stuff. Okay. It's not a real building, that's fine. Hello, Bagnabrock. It's happying to hear that many fires outlived the storm, but sad eyes that Big Stairs did not. Until they backbuilt, trading with the Hanu Hanu will be a tricky task. There's Ready Rock. Hello. This is no time for metal tests. The help hands are frantic. Poct pacts must be upheld. Okay, and that looks like the exit to the town. We got Temperatrick. What will the crowning of the new Dawn servant mean for Earthenshire? Temperatrick wonders. She half hopes that there will still be a place for Potswan and Helphand in New Terral. Well, if you want your traditions to be honoured, Booklamat's your gal. I think I've found our Helphand. First we'll solve this problem for the Momblins, then we'll see about completing their feat. Okay, let's talk to Rakarok. Rakarok can't meet his obligations without more Helphands. Poxpack is broken, pots are emptying. Okay, I'm here to help. You've come to aid Rakarok? Rakarok accepts your hand lending with joyous feel smiles. If we can offer the Potsworn their promised good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. Okay. Nice. I wonder what the weapon I just got looks like. I can't see it at the moment. I'll have to look at the market board. No, there should be a shop here that I can look at. Let's see. Surely it'll sell the same thing that I got from the coffers. Oh, there's quests here to do too. Local merchant. Purchase weapons. Let's see. Yeah, these are the new ones. Let's try it on. Boot. Boot. Okay, that's a very simple and plain looking weapon, but I can dig its vibe. Oh, this looks familiar. I wonder what model that is. Are these new? Oh, I wonder if these are retextured ARR weapons. I can dig that. What's this gunblade? That should give me a better idea. That looks vaguely familiar. What about the spear? No, these might be new. Wow, look at that scythe. That looks cool. Like, it's very simple, but it's very cool. Tonfas? Oh yeah, these might be new. I don't recognize any of these. What is this? I love the simplicity of that. These are so neat. What do the twin fangs look like? Huh. Maybe the books will give me a hint. Oh, the crook? No, these are new. I don't recognize that staff at all. Yeah, these are all very new. What does the interior of the book look like? They haven't updated the interiors. I suppose that looks a little bit less muddy than the textures looked previously, but still. Okay. I guess now is time to get this quest rolling. We'll talk to Rakarok. Okay, let's talk to Rakarok. Hello. Lending a help hand. Rakarok needs help learning about the Potsworn Kahe? Got a chest gear coffer, let's go for it. What Rakarok needs is for new help hands to create good living for Potsworn Kahe. The help hand assigned to Kahe was hurt during Rock Rain, so Rakarok took over, that he knows nothing of Kahe. What does Kahe want? What does Kahe need? Help hands do not bother the Potsworn with straight tasks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guest think. Please, guest think with Rakarok. Find out what Kahe is lacking so we provide it. You can count on us. Okay. Kahe is only member of Potsworn in need of caretaking. We work through the night with no sleep and no rest, but there are too few of us to go around. Okay. That's this person in here, is it? I don't think I spoke with them before. Hello. Phew. Oh, he's... She's? They? He. Them. They're warm and hot in here. They need air conditioning. Is that what we're going to do for them? Also, I just realized a whole bunch of quests open up too that I do need to do as well. And I think there was someone over here I didn't speak with as well. Let's have a little quick look. Yeah, I don't think I talked to Doldrick. Hello. So much crafty stuff went clutter crash, squish squelch in the big wind and bad rain. Must order before Potsworn outrun their supplies. Okay. I think that was the last person to speak with. Okay, let's talk to Walklamat. Okay. What's she got to say? This is where Kahe works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. Already have. Yep, sweltering. That must be Kahe. Be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. We'll have to leave him be and try a hand at some guest think. Inspect the workshop. You may move the camera, blah blah blah. Okay. Let me guess. I'll look at the furnace, then look at him sweating buckets. No? Okay. Well, let's look at him first. He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in that stifling heat? No, well, there's a lack of windows. But, let's see. Untouched meal. Oh, it's hot food. That dish is meant to be eaten hot or it loses its savor. Okay. So we need some delicious cool food. What's this? Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. He's hungry and hot. Okay, goldsmithing tools. Tools are worn. Okay. His tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones? Okay. Needs new tools. It's too hot. Needs some cool food. Okay. Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea of what the things Kahe might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rakarok. Okay. Come on, let's share what we observed with Rakarok. Okay. You made observations. What did you guess think? First off, I noticed Kahe hasn't touched his food, and an empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. But our food is mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? But Rakarok is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahe's tastes. I can help you with that. My brother Koana is also a Hetsaro. And while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share. Okay. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahe would probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter what the temperature. Rakarok never would have thought of that. Would the third promise mind explaining these things to our cooks? Not at all. But I don't think that was the only reason Kahe couldn't concentrate. The Hetsaro homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahe seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try Drafty Shard. They make lovely breeze. Do you know where we can get one of those? You can gather them by Shoals of No Return. What a name. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up search for Golden City. So, we salvage them from the wrecks? Could you handle that for us, Camulus? Easy peasy. Super easy. I can do that. Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahe's files and saws were very worn... saws and things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. Rakarok too preoccupied stocking materials. A serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is a help-hand's responsibility. Heck yeah. Now we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. Okay. See, again, giving the game credit. everyone involved is doing a thing. It's not just the Warrior of Light doing everything on their own. It's a nice change. The shoals of no return are past the crags, through a tunnel southeast of here. Should be able to spot passage from just outside the village. Leave it to me, buddy. I will get on my bike and get riding. But first, I'm going to grab some quests from folks. Because surely they will want to do things outside in roughly the same area. Hello, Prestapic. And give me some food too. Prestapic is damp eyes over his pulverized pots. Aww. Woe is Prestapic. Who can help poor Prestapic? Prestapic. Lowlander can help poor Prestapic. Prestapic. Lowlander must help poor Prestapic. Here lend me, Lowlander. Prestapic is one of the finest earthenware collections in all in Earthenshire. But when storm comes, all his precious pots go smash shards. Need to crafty make replacement pots, but Prestapic is too busy shaft sweeping to return to the dig site to collect dig stuff. Will Lowlander collect dig stuff for Prestapic? Need good pot craft clay and fine flux feldspar. Is already up, dug and carry bagged. All that he asks is bring back from the cave near Yokhui Prey Place. Okay, I would be happy to explore over that way. Very happy indeed, any excuse. Two more. We got one from Flara Flick. And someone over there. Hello. Flara Flick has an easy chore for a willing adventurer. Also going to give me some omu rice. Ooh. Ah, visitor. What brings you to Underbearing Abode? A love of all things arty crafty perchance? Then perhaps you would stoop to assist us in our crafty work. Sure. The task Flara Flick begs of you is but a cake piece. To collect sparkle stones from Riverbank in Miyabekzu. Come lend him your land sketch. Then he might finger point where such marvels have heretofore been found. Though it not hand-fixed for that... Wait, not hard-fixed that you find any. All depends on the flighty fields of great and bounteous Ihu Yakatumu. Ihu Katamu. All Flara Flick can say for certain is that if you do find any, you will surely be glad-faced. Okay. And Bagnabrock would like something done. Hello, Bagnabrock. Oh, he's going to give me some trout. Bagnabrock is on the lookout for a wide-walking adventurer. Okay. You're an adventurer, are you not? One who wide-walks from place to place? If you intend to wide-walk to many fires, could you give this to mobby friend Swippo Stick? Bagnabrock forgot to overhand it last time he visited. Naturally, your service shall receive its just reward. Just one warning word. Do not hold nose close. Very stinky stuff. Okay. Thank you for the warning, buddy. Okay, let's have a quick look at the Mippity map. We got two things up here. Things along here. Okay. The MSQs wants me to go over here. Over here. Okay. And then... It's very surprising that it's only getting me to go here. And again, maybe that's just the beginning. Okay, there's a vantage point. Oh, that thing was a boss in Don Meg. I wonder if it's a hunt. Oh, it's Koana and Thancred. You're Camulus, aren't you? What brings you out here? You know, just helping some mobbies. The issue of caring for the Potsworn. When they approached me with the same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Chilean instead. The quality of the craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for the idea. Yeah. You can't just replace people's way of life. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pods. Until then, We've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of hellbands and are instead tasked with tending to the injured. We're on our way back from procuring herbs for Irianje, in fact. Settlements in Kozama'uka too have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts will be to establish a reliable trade routes to the capital. But I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlayan technology. Thancred seems to be a little bit... He's definitely giving him the side eye. My apologies, I have much to consider, if you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, Camulos. He has faith in him, but also is giving him a little bit of side eye. I think he believes in his heart. That's probably the best way to put it. He believes in his heart. Now we'll have a little spy for the cave. Here it be. You spot a tunnel opening. Head through the passage to the Shoals of No Return to recover Drafty Shard. What a name. What a name. Okay, so that's... really out of my way. Alrighty. It's fine. Okay, I think I will do these first. Hopefully these are up here and not down on the lower part of the map. Oh no, they're smaller versions of that boss from Domag. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank goodness it didn't aggro me. I love how the bike leans now. It's so neat. Okay. How do I get up to that thing? Don't aggro me, bro. What is that? Some kind of creature? Wait, is that the same kind of creature that as the boss from that? Yeah, it is. Lesser Apollyon. Interesting. Okay, these are the ruins, I think. The Imperious. Interesting. Brum. Can have a quick look at these. These are like cool little ruins. Yeah, the Imperious. I wonder what these ruins were about. Maybe they're Yokhyoi ruins? That would make sense. Huh. How very suspicious. I wonder if a special fate or something happens here. Okay, and here we've got these ruins here. This is for... Yes. For, pick? What was his name? Prestapick. Sack of good pot craft clay. Heck yeah, let's get that. Oh, and there's an ether current in here. Perfect. I probably should have used the compass, actually. And the fine flux feldspar I need too. I'll use the compass after I've gotten this point. See where the next one is. 700 southeast, that's a fair ways away. It's probably near the MSQ place that I'm going. There's something of no return. Shoals of no return? Okay, that's that taken care of. Now I can head along here and get these stones and then take the thingy to that mobby's friend. What was it? Take a powder. Pungent pellets to Swippo stick. Okay. We can head straight east here and you do that little quest on the way through. I keep saying it. I love all the zones. I love the new zones. They're all so aesthetically appealing. Okay. Should be one right? Down here. Ah, there we go. Right there. Stony River Bank. What is this? Sparkle Stone? Poke through the pebbles, none of them appear to be particularly shiny. Okay, it's going to be the last one, I'm sure. Because there can never be a correct one. You got to go to each spot. Heck is that? I think it's just a yeah, it's just a regular enemy. Okay. None of them appear to be particularly shiny. Of course not. Check the compass while we're riding. Straight south. Okay, yeah, it is going to be near the shoal of no return. You can see the Aetheryte in the distance. I actually really do like how the graphic update adds like a distance haze to things. I know it's foggy right now, but even without the fog, the new effects really enhance the feeling of something being far in the distance. It's really just very nice. Come across one with a beautiful iridescent sheen. Could this be the Sparklestone's flower flick told you about? Okay, so we found some, but we've still got to go to the last point. Is the last point going to have a point? Let's see. Searching, searching, searching. Come across one with a beautiful iridescent sheen. Okay, so there were... Okay, that's good. I'm glad that the last one wasn't like, you poke around, there was nothing. That would have been frustrating. Okay, let's give old mate, what's his name? Swippo Stick. We'll give Swippo Stick the pungent pellets and then head back to Earthenshire? Here you go, Swippo Stick. A present from Bagnabrock, you say? I wonder what it could be. It's pungent pellets. Ah, what an incredible aroma. Otherwise, this is... Yes, it is the most far-famed of fancy tastes that no mobby can resist. Why so wide-eyes, adventurer? Did Bagnabrock not tell you what present is? Swippo Stick could tell, but it'd be better coming from Bagnabrock's word hole. You should ask him. I wonder if it's cheese. The whole thing with Brayflox was getting the stinkiest of cheeses. So it could be cheese. I think I'm going to go around this way. It will do the dual purpose of clearing the map. And... yeah, that's mostly it. Oh, a lookout. It is pretty, kind of pretty here, so... Slash lookout. Marsh Ligarka? Yeah. The sluggish currents of this marsh are fed from the waters of the Miakabek Zoma. Its depths are crowded with aquatic grasses, the vibrant clusters of colours said to result of fluctuations in temperature and ambient ether. Okay. It is pretty. I wonder if there's... Oh, I bet there's new fish down there or something. I bet there will be a reason to come back here and go swimming under the water. The new water effects are very good too. All the effects are very good. Graphics update very good. I am glad it's not the only one, and they've called it the first graphics update, but for a first update, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, dang. There is more to this. There is another tier. Ah, wait. Maybe there's a little thingy. Little entryway. What is that? Is that a person with their ferry? It is. Okay. Oh, what's this? Saver's mantle? What? What is this? Huh. Wow, pretty. Can I get up here? Sure can. Maybe I can see the ether current from up here easier. 154 southeast, this way. Guess I'll cronk down there again. Juice Bun Bank. Cute name. Okay. 98 south. Got another big old lake here. Yeah, I didn't think we'd get a chance to go actually up all the way up there. But at least we got to get closer. Very nice here. Okay. 805 to the west. That is almost definitely near the Shoals of No Return. Bum. Yes. Yeah, it's this person. Ito Perturabo. Wonder if they're doing something for a quest. I shouldn't be nosy. Okay. Straight along here. Very interesting that they've got this whole rock wall here to divide even the marsh from here. That's also very pretty. Okay. Oh. Tarali Morbol. I'll stay away from you, buddy. What is this? Ihu Kartomu? What is this? Yep. The ether current's right next to the shoal. It's right where we're going. Fiery orange crystal. We probably don't want that. Okay. Is that all of the ether currents? It is. Heck yeah. Pretty soon we'll have flight here. What's this? Bright green? Probably want the pale blue, I'm assuming. What is this? This crystalline shard feels damp in your hand. It does not appear to be the wind crystal you seek. Oh, okay, it's a wind crystal I want. I guess I wanted the green one. I was thinking it was going to be ice. Okie dokie. It's going to be this one then. Bright green crystal. This crystalline shard emanates a soothing whisper of wind. It seems you've found the crystal Rakarok sent you to salvage. Heck yeah. Let's get back to town. We return from the Shoal of No Return. Okay, through here. Curious about what's down here. Surely a side quest will send us off that way at some point. Okay. Bagner Brock first, I think. Babnabrock. You gave present to Swippo Stick? Many thanks. Swippo Stick was very happy feels about it, Bagnabrock trusts. There isn't a moblin around who doesn't love rot tea. And Bagnabrock's rot tea is very lip-smacky indeed. Put a pinch in a pot and boil it up, and the fester gas is enough to make many mobbies' mask fill with eye water. Yes, rot tea of Bagnabrock, very good stuff. Bagnabrock knows exactly which finger clippings and back scratchings make for the best brew. Why so big-eyes, adventurer? Do you want to try rot tea of Bagnabrock for yourself? Sorry, but he gave it all to Swippo Stick. You will just have to wait until next harvest. I'm fine. I'll take your fish, so long as it's not, like, clippings and... I don't even want to know. Ugh. Hello, Floraflick, here are your rocks. Well, strange face? Did bounteous Ihuku Katumu beam teeth upon you this way? A day? That was quite the sentence. Incredible. Not just one sparkle stone, but two. Ihu Katumu must happy like you indeed. We call these sparkle stones Ihu Katumu's tears. They downwash all the way from the source of the river high up in the big hills. Something smaller and smaller and shinier till they... Oh, getting smaller and smaller and shinier until they finally upwash here. Floraflick says finally that this is only first stage of their journey to greatness. Our potsworn cut them down to twinkle cores, polish them till they shine like starlight and fit them in the finest ear dangles and wrist blings. So now you know, strange face. Our tinker work uses only the finest craft stuff. Pray peruse our wares and be loose-pursed with your coin. But whatever you do, please don't lip-slip the location of sparkle stones. Is Earthenshire secret? Okay. Thank you for the omu rice. And then we've got press to pick. What's going on, buddy? Did you find press to pick's dig stuff? I sure did. Here you go. Clay and feldspar. Big thanks, Lowlander. Press to pick will make Crafty make new pots right away. Every mobby needs pots, and plenty of them. Where else would we keep our self-stuff? This is why every mobby here is pot maker. No need to ask craft hands when mobby hands will do. But time for lip flapping is over. The time for pot making has begun. Okay, enjoy your pot making, little fella. Wait, do you have anything new to say? So many poncha. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's just saying the same thing he said when we first arrived. Alrighty. We got that thingamo from the Shoals of No Return. We returned from. Let's talk to Rakarok. Is that cool breeze Rakarok feels? It sure is. Here you go. Have a drafty shard, mate. Ah, cutscene. Yes, thank you for finding Drafty Shard. Rakarok will add it to new set of tools he brought. And I came bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning of Hetzaro. It's on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahe thinks of our efforts. Okay. I'm sure he'll be pleased. Seems pleased. I was wondering what occasion called me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I'm grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two and I will reciprocate with new piece worthy of a pot sworn. Heck yeah. Goldsmith crafting noises. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Volok Shunsa. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance. Truly a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. I'm glad you like it, considering the time I've wasted till now. I hope to continue crafting at an improved pace. Of this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill after all. Heck yeah. Ah, here's Koana. Forgive my interruption. Lamarty, I'm told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with the feat. That's great news, thanks for letting me know. So, this is the craft of a potsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Now, is he going to learn a valuable lesson here? Thank you for your words of praise, Second Promise. I drew inspiration from Kozama'uka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wonder why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Chilean goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks a creative impetus. Talayalal fortunately does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study it here. I was raised among the Hetsaro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tiral's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hetsaro? I have few fond memories of nomadic life. There's a story there. Bum, 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 bum. Would that I could forget that time. Yep, there's definitely a story there. Tried serving a dish we prepared for Kahe. It was so good I had a second... tried to do a second helping, okay. Ragnarok is very grateful to you. I thank you both for your hard work and clever guessing. When it comes to help handing, knowing the potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. Thank you for the coffer and the EXP. Ragnarok will see that potsworn Kahi lustrous oil lamp is delivered to palace at once. Heck yeah. Now my workplace is just the way I like it. I have inspiration oozing from every pore. Think that lantern was nice? Just wait until my next masterpiece. Okay, what do you got to say, Koana? Legate coffer? Okay. Has details to share concerning the forthcoming feat of pods. Here's being a good sport. The Elector bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Thancred and Uriange. Ah, I also ran into the Levellier twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. He is a good being. I was kind of hoping he'd be nasty, just because I think it would have been amusing if the nice brother was Zoraljar and Koana was the nasty one, but we'll see what happens. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know a feat is starting, but even now he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Redderock waiting. Stray. He's a good boy. I like him a little. So far I like him anyways. Okay, no new quests? Excellent, no new quests. Let's talk to Woklamat. What's going on, girl? I thought everyone would be here by now. Yeah, true. Where is everybody? Ready Rock, thank you for assisting with Help Hand Ragnarok. She will announce feat once other claimants arrive, so please be patient a little while longer. No worries, hopefully the scene is voiced. I like their little gate. Their town is just so neat. Okay. Everybody's here. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the potsworn to stay. How did you fare? Oh, we did very well. So you managed to do the same. Splendid. Speaking of Zoraljar, here he is. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and the new potsworn that will bring. Hail the mighty Zoraljar. He cleared many piles of rockfalls as if they were pebblestones. The resilient son for Dawn Servant. Okay. Zoraljar was clearing fallen rocks? I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. I'm really hoping he's like douchebag exterior, heart of gold interior. I'm really hoping. I know Kuru's Echo says otherwise, but I don't know. I would like to believe that that's not the case. I want to believe he's got a heart of gold. Well, we meet again. That's the douchebag. The actual douchebag. Just in time for the feat to begin. I bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Probably. Claimants, your attention please. As Ready Rock has explained, many of our potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much tingly shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earth and Shire will suffer. The Yalal merchants will suffer. So Ready Rock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. What? So we're to recruit new potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Okay. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? By finding someone suitable, I guess. You are free to refuse Ready Rock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoraljar's disqualification. Wow, that's borderline blackmail, but okay. The ride is a means to the end. The steps we take to get there are not important. And Ready Rock declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pack must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. Interesting. I guess it is a test of their reputation and their ability to judge someone else's character. The elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do. A fine suggestion, brother. I hate these two. Glad you think so, brother. Come, let us play our plans. Such douchebags. I mean, I know what's the point. I know it's the point to find them douchebags, but still. That nasty brute is up to something. Aye, he may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Wooklamat? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? Did we meet anyone in Urko Pacha that would suffice? I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Talai Yalal to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Koana probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing, as you understand, just a statement of fact. I suppose we could try asking around what you Meki. Oh, are we gonna ask Fonfontaine? He was a goldsmith, that would make sense. That seems like a logical place to start. Back to Talai Yalal it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burden, so I'll speak plainly. The truth is... You hate boats. Okay, I get really, really sick on boats. Yeah, don't say. Wooklamat, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver should be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? Oh my god, she's crying. I'm positive, mostly. Aww. Okay. Oh wow. Thank you. Thank you for bringing us right back, game. What's going on, Alize? What obstacle will Buckle Jar Jar throw at us next? Or will he try something more direct? Did we mention the pot spawn in our care required a constant stream of encouragement in order to craft? Wow. The four of us must have chanted the same cheer dozens, if not hundreds of times. Aaronville was scolded more than once for not cheering loudly enough. Oh my. Wooklamat suffers such terrible bouts of seasickness. I wish I had a spell or a potion that could ease her nausea. I've procured many unusual items for clients, but meeting the personalized needs of a potsworn is not an experience I'd care to repeat, or... I need a moment. Upriver or downriver. Ihyoi Katamu is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a potsworn. I'm sure it'll be Fonjontaine. I'm almost positive. What are you doing up there, buddy? Except looking cool. I guess that's the most important thing, isn't it? You're looking cool. Any new quests here or nah? No, okay, cool. That dungeon was really fun. The river dungeon. I'm looking forward to the next one. Wow. So many people to talk to. Wachumeki Meki is a gathering spot for skilled artisans of all kinds. If we're to find a potsworn candidate, I can think of no better place than to begin our search. So this is Wachumeki Meki that Wooklamat was talking about. I had yet to make it this far in my wanderings. Aaronville brought us here on our first tour of the city, but time did not permit a close look. I should like to observe these masters at work. Surely at least one person will answer Wooklamat's call for a potsworn. Maybe Master Ropley can help us. Phew, fresh harbour air was just what I needed. Okay, Ropley, what you got? Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to Wachumeki Meki? You've not chipped your axe again, have you? Not yet. No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favour to ask. Explain, 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 explain. So, what do you think? Do you know any craftsmen who might be interested? Just say Fonjontaine. Filching my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the Third Promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with a mastery of goldsmithing that would have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? How about someone who has no roots in Talayalal? That Eorzean goldsmith, what about him? What of the Elizan man who just started working here? That's the exact same person. I'm gonna say this one, because they may call Elizan something different here. You mean Fonjontaine? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the Salt. And considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? That's for him to decide. There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fonjontaine at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at FFXIV Thai. Then maybe we should just go talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces, that's true. The two of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like, or explore what you Meki Meki. It's up to you. You're the masters of your own destiny after all. Right, let's go see a man about a pot. Okay. Let us see. Okay, yeah, over at the food joint. Let us roll over there. Womp, 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 womp. It's still very pretty even though I've been here multiple times. I'm looking forward to having more activities to do here. Mostly opening up the gathering and crafting stuff. Let's see. It's down inside here. We can take the stairs inside. I know multiple people yeeted over the balcony, but that's fine. I can take the stairs. Also, for anyone who is eagle-eyed, you may have noticed I did actually run the dungeon again before, and I got the minion. It's very cute. Okay, let's talk to Wookiee. Ugh, I'm still not sure about this. Oh, Camulos, you're here too. Third Promise said she wanted to chat. I've just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? Sure. I hope it's a voiced scene. I really want that. I feel like there seems to be fewer voice scenes so far. Could be my imagination, mind you. The last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul, until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time I feel content with my lot in life. Allow us to upheave that. That's wonderful. So, what is it you wish to discuss? Giving up your nice lot in life. Well, it's hard to ask this right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. Ah, I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the moblins, isn't it? But you're not a moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat and the rite of succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to Earthenshire. So that's the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wachu Meki Meki, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I'm now an official subject of Talayalal. I've since endeavored to learn what I can about my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos he was slain. Wow, this music's a little bit too upbeat for this conversation. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wished to suffer such a loss again. And so as much as I am indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Talayolan that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. It's also a pretty sweet gig. Enchanté, thank you. I shall return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me, I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Well, we're really just kinda there, aren't we? Perhaps you remember me, Burukevu. owner of the Zalbai of Tai. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're Wooklamat's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown too, if the gossip's to be believed. Bro. The gossip is an understatement. Go on. Well, as it so happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Yeah, sure. Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. Oh, is this the role quests? Yeah, you now gain access to role quests. Speak with Brook Evu, Zalbai of Tai, to pursue the new adventures as you progress through the Rite of Succession. Okay, good to know. I wonder if they'll be conveniently placed along the MSQ. Like, should I pick them up as I go? Or should I grab them and do them in one lot? I'll grab it from him now. What's going on, mate? Rook Evu has an urgent job for a courageous soul. Camulus, I was wondering when you'd be along. Not a moment too soon, either. We got an urgent job that needs doing, and there's no one else I'd entrust it with. Of course, you'll be wanting to know the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat over there? I'll join you shortly. Okie dokie. Such a jaunty theme. Okay. What you got to say for me, bro? Now that we've settled down, allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Brook Evu, proprietor of Zalbai of Tai. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone. People hailing from across Dural, and sometimes further, come here and whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into the motley patrons, and therein lies the rub. A particularly rotten bunch was here not too long ago. Sitting over there, in fact, having a conversation most foul. I thank you all for coming here, so far from your respective homes. Okay. As this is the first time we have all gathered in one place, perhaps formal introductions are in order. I am. Welcome, welcome. What'll you be having? Could we have a moment, please? We're in the middle of something very important. Oh no, they're dorks. They're trying real hard to be dark and mysterious, but they're giant dorks. Now then, where was I? Ah, yes. I am Apyahi. If you are sitting here now, it is because I have personally invited you to the Passage of the Unbound, my secretive villainous order with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. Villains do not often call themselves such. Nor do secret orders have meetings in places where all eyes can see. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, I would understand that words are you would understand that words are everything. But I digress. I invited you all here for one reason, to throw the world into a mire of chaos and then watch its nations crumble. What else would we call ourselves if not villainous? My only interest is to punish all who dare mock and belittle me. So long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight of my ire. A grand design for a group of 6. Even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say you're right. At present, we're bound and powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fists against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. And in doing so, we shall become unbound, like birds soaring up above. We shall take flight and spread our wicked wings, staining the azure skies black. Oh my god, they're huge dorks. Ah, but sometimes the skies become treacherous with clouds. Even birds must rest. You speak of finding strength. Is that why we are here, to look for it? If so, then I pledge my aid. With newfound might at my beck and call, I shall win adoration known only by a hero. Your eagerness is heartening, and you are correct. The tools to make our goal a reality lay in Toral. Across this continent can be found certain artifacts which possess untold power. Oh my gosh, they're such dorks. Did you say artifacts? Oh, I sense an adventurous hunt for instruments and a devious devilry ahead. Okay. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms my trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Ah yes, to get to the heart of the matter, the objects are held by the disparate tribes which make their homes in the Toral continent, where they have been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached to their so-called treasures matters not. Each contain the essence of fearsome beasts called Toral Vidral, and with them in our possession, none shall be able to stand against us. Oh, so this is what the quests are going to be. Taking out Vidrals. We shall take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea, and use them to wander my nations far and wide. The means by which you each choose to do so, I leave in your hands. I only ask that you do not disappoint. Okay. I take it there are no questions? Then let the passage of the unbound open unto the world. We begin at once. Okay. So how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But there's only 5 role quests, aren't there? They didn't order a single thing. How rude. Truly heinous. They are the vilest of the vile. How dare. That's the long and short of it. What do you think? They might lack discretion, but they seem formidable nonetheless. They left without ordering anything villainous indeed. So very villainous. How rude. It's right there in the name. They're unbound by manners and respect, and will be welcome back here anytime soon. You, on the other hand, can stay as long as you like. Oh, thank you. Of course, we have a duty to report what we heard to the Landsguard. We did, but it didn't make a damn difference because soon we learned those unwelcome guests had teeth. Wait, what? What do you mean? So the game seems a little bit dark. Hold on. Okay. Not long ago, one individual from a remote tribe came here seeking help recovering a stolen relic. And another came with the same story. Then another, and so on. Uh-oh. By the time we realized the passage of the Unbound was a real threat, they had one and all made their way across the sea with their ill-gotten gains. Are we going to have to go back to Eorzea too? Each tribe sent one of their own to recover what was lost, but being in strange lands, they're at a disadvantage. That's why I've been looking for someone who knows every corner of Eorzea and beyond. Okay, we're going to be going around for the world for this. Alrighty. Now I know you have business in Toral, or else you wouldn't be here in the first place. But if you could take the time to hear Raoul Marjun out, you'd be doing the service to many who could really use a helping hand. That's an adorable wave, what the heck. Okay. 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 Hello. Oh, straight into another scene, alright. Greetings, allow me to thank you personally for lending your assistance in this matter. We've been quite desperate for someone suitable. Greetings, Ralmajun. At the risk of becoming a daily nuisance, I must ask, have there been any developments you might share? A nuisance? Why perish the thought? You've come just in time, in fact. None other but the vaunted Camulos has agreed to aid the search. Ouch. Finally, a fortunate turn. So long as our sacred treasures are in wicked hands, our home shall know no peace. To say nothing of the danger they pose to other nations. If these thieves really do intend to stir up chaos across the seas, then you better depart on the next ship. But before you do, it might be proper to introduce you to those who have come to Talayalal in search of aid. Okay. Loa Zenique? There comes from a village far to the north. A single warrior cannot hope to withstand the power of her tribe's relic, so she requires a stout protector, someone who can be leaned upon when times are darkest. Okay, so that's the tank. Tank quest. The heirloom that the Nipine must recover afflicts terrible maladies in its victims. He seeks someone who commands great healing magics to counteract its effect. Okay. The search for Shashapa's tribal treasure has been entrusted to a peerless hunter. She requires someone to act as a frontline fighter who can distract her target while her bow takes deadly aim. Okay, so that's Malay. And lastly, there's Suhei, who knows little about her people's ancient artifact. Aside that it must not fall into the wrong hands. She seeks a mage of great power, but anything beyond that lies shrouded in mystery. Hang on. Are they bundling together magic and... Ah, here we go. Aren't you forgetting someone, Roheljar? A crisis is just as pressing, even if you won't say so yourself. Ah, okay. He's going to be for the ranged. Roheljar hails from further south than even Mamuk. Has travelled many days and nights in search of someone who can strike down their prey from afar. It's the only way to escape the effect of his village's treasure. Did I get that right? Oh, did I get that? That was her talking. Whoops. Did I get that right? Indeed, indeed. I do get so forgetful in my old age. Thank you, Ralmajun. 5 tribes, 5 stolen treasures. All are waiting for the aid of a brave soul. Hopefully that can be you, Camulos. Maybe. Maybe. I do have all the jobs. Of course, I'll share all that I know on the matter. You need only ask. And know that I will not hold it against you should you choose to assist only those for whom your talents are best suited. So long as you can do what you can, the people of Taral and maybe even further will be in your debt. Bye! Thank you. Role quests unlocked, surely. Gained access to the role quest for Dawntrail. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magical range DPS, and healer. Speak with the people of Taral gathered in Zabayev Tide to assist them with recovering their stolen treasures. Probably not right now. Got Fonjontaine. Ropley. Let's talk to Ropley. Has he managed to find Fonjontaine? It feels ungrateful to leave so soon after Master Ropley granted me employment, but surely he'll understand. I do this for the future of Talayalal. Okay, let's talk to Auklamat. Master Ropley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but, they're gonna know. They're gonna understand immediately. Fonjontaine has agreed to sign the pod pact, yes? While it is a shame to lose a capable goldsmith, to have one of our own handpicked serve the third promise is a great honor for the Wachu Meki Meki. Yeah. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself if you're so inclined. Hello, I'm right here. I'll keep that in mind. Me too, I'm right here. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Talayalal. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at Wachumeki Meki. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. Oh, ring ring on the link pearl phone. What became of Fonfontaine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready. You still have a little time. Splendid, we shall meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fonfontaine's putting his faith in me and I won't let him down. Complete. Feat of Pods. So we're going to go back and... Oh, you may now unlock deliveries for Wachumeki Meki. Speak to Ropley and pursue new endeavors as you progress through the rite of succession. Heck yeah! Oh, gathering and crafting unlocked. Let's go! But first... A father first? Wooklamat needs to pay a visit to the palace. Oh. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass time however you like, I suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest. We still have a big journey ahead of us. Okay. And there are some new quests to pick up as well. So that's cool. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3 role quests and the gathering crafting stuff. I would like to tackle all of those before we leave. Let's head over to the cabins for now. Speak with Peshikwa. Yeah, I think we'll grab at least grab all of these quests, see where they lead us. These ones we should be able to knock down with relative ease. Let's go to Kozama'uka. Interesting. Actually, that does make sense. That is how we left for it. We took the alpacas to Okapacha. That reminds me, I also need to check to see if there's another corn servant quest at Okapacha. Innkeep. Hello, Peshkwa. Welcome back, sir. You've had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting on your return. Oh, Camulus of the Third Promise's entourage? I've been all over the city looking for you. Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You're to present yourself to the gate guard stations outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not mentioned to mention this visit to Wooklamat. Oh, okay. Wonder what will be happening here. A father first? Interesting. I wonder what this is all about. Let's go up this way. Yeah, we'll go up around a this way. I don't know if it'll be any faster than going up around that way, but it feels like it'll be. Landsguard Drum Major? We'll come back to you shortly, buddy. Curious what good little Jar Jar wants. Does he want a one-on-one to see if I'm worthy of his daughter's, as his daughter's champion? Of his daughter's service, there we go. Oh, wait. Her service. Be in her service. There we go. See if we're worthy to be in her service in his eyes. Because goodness knows we are more than worthy. Oh boy, are we so worthy. Oh boy, are we so overqualified for this position. Incredibly, completely, utterly overqualified. But he doesn't know that. Not yet, at least. I guess he wants to see for himself, perhaps. Or maybe he just wants to have a little bit of a rumble for fun. That's always possible too, just for funsies. I wonder if this person's heading back there too. Or if this is their first time through. Man, this place is very impressive. I do find it interesting that he chose to make Valagamander their emblem. There's got to be some deeper meaning behind that. I wonder if sealing Valagamander is part of what helped him unite Talayalal. Well, unite Taral and make Talayalal. Okay. Sun Perch Guard. Oh, this is absolutely a rumble. Okay. What do I want to do this as? I've got to do it as something that's level 92. Let's just do it as Paladin. The Dawn Servant awaits you within. While I was not informed for the reason for your audience, in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Understood. Okay, that's sinking me down to 655 item level already. Okay. Well, I'm no longer dressed for fun in the sun. This feels appropriate. What's going on, mate? You might want to wake up your other head for this. Voiced cutscene?
Yo. 急に呼び出して悪いな。
Yo.
オートに戻ってると聞いたもんで、この機会を逃す。
I knew it. I knew it. Completely unsurprising. Okay. Okay, buddy, let's rumble then. Yeah, there we go. That's the appropriate reaction.
戦いと名のつくもんに負けたことがなくてな。部の頭だけに武王なんて呼ばれてもいる。とつ国のやり使い、エスティニアンはなかなかだったが、勝敗をつける前に都を離れちまった。
He is a toughie. He's probably the closest one to being on our level.
強者との戦いに飢えてたところでな。船乗りたちの噂によれば、お前、とつ国じゃ高名な冒険者らしいじゃねえか。
Bro, that's an understatement.
だが、向こうでどれだけの戦功を上げてきたとしても、その武勇、わしの元まで届くかねえ。
Wow. So long as neither of us gets too carried away, I'm not interested in fighting you. Why don't we find out, buddy? Why don't we find out? Yes!
いい面構えになったじゃねえか。上等だ。届けてみせよ。
Oh, excellent.
たぎってきた。なに安心しろ。殺しはせん。だが手心を加えるつもりもない。
No mercy required, bro.
戦いを通してお前の力を測らせてもらうぞ。
Let's go well out.
さあ異国の婦人よ、楽しませてくれ。
Oh, that was too quick, I guess. I see. I do. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah. Oh. Cheeky. Reason gonna wake up? Just reason? Ah, sorry. Resolve. Okay. Ah, it's a knockback. I choose where I get knocked back to, though. What is this? Okay. Gotta make sure I don't move over too soon this time. Okay. I'm holding back. Gonna wake up your other head, bro. Ah. Okay, fancy blade work. What's this do? Ah. Doing this again. So is here gonna be safe? No. Okay, so it's basically the same as double. He'll repeat the same attack. Okay, doing this again. Okay. This way. Oh, cheeky. Probably should have saved that for when I was in fight or whatever. Oh, down for the count, eh? Ah. Here we go, come on. Hey, Nah, come on, mate. Wake up your other head. Ah, disappointment. Disappointment. Wake up your other head. Make it a real fight.
わしの本気の攻めを受け切ったやつはお前が初めてよ。リの頭が眠っているとはいえ、一回の冒険者ぐらい叩き潰してやるつもりだったんだが。
Wake it up then.
エスティニアンが言った通り、お前はとんでもないやつだな。
What do you got to say now, buddy? We've had our little rumble.
いやー、急にふっかけちまって悪かったな。強者との戦いに飢えていたと言ったが、別の理由もあってよ。お前が大切な娘を託すにふさわしい人物。
There it is. Had a
どう
feeling.
しても直接見極めたくなったってのが本音でな。あいつは部の頭であるわしに似たところがあってよ。
You don't say.
熱くなりすぎて危機に陥ることもあるはずだ。だが仲間を守ることに長けたお前の力があれば、ラマチの盾となり支えることもできるだろう。
I wonder if he says something different depending on what role you're playing.
ここから先はトライオラの王としてじゃなくてよ、ラマチの親父として話がしたい。悪いが付き合ってくれるか。礼を言うぜ。早速だがな、これまで一緒に旅をしてきてラマチをどう見る？
He's a good kid.
王女として依頼主として、あるいは一人の人間としてでも構わねえ。
She's a giant dog
お
with a
前
heart
が
of
ラマ
gold.
チを見てどう思ったか聞かせてくれ。
Shonen protagonist, in other words. She is young but has potential. She is not ready to rule. Young but has potential feels... Yes. Let's be positive.
やはりわかるか。その通り、あいつはまだ王位につくには未熟だ。この国に生きる部族たちが持つ歴史も文化も信仰も知らん。あいつが知っているのはこの王都から見える景色だけだ。だがそれはラマチに限った話じゃない。ここまで継承の儀を進んできたなら、
All of the claimants are young and naive.
気づいてるだろう。継承の儀を争う4人全員が継承候補者として問題を抱えている。そもそも継承の儀とは王にふさわしい器を選ぶためのものじゃ。
There it is. There it
王と
is.
してふさわしい器へと磨くための儀式なのだ。故に継承の儀を通して成長できなければそれまで。
Oh. Good to know. Good to know. Hmm.
親としちゃ我が子らがそれにふさわしい人物となってくれるよう願っちゃいるがな。
But
とんだ茶番に付き合わせて悪い。お前たちのような新しい風があいつらに変化を促してくれるんじゃねえかと期待してるんだ。特にお前は冒険者として多くの土地を歩き、そこに生きる人々や文化を知り、愛し愛されてきただろう。
maybe.
お前が思うやり方でいい。先達としてラマチと共に同じ道を歩き、時に導き、時に背中を押してやってほしい。
Take the role of a kingmaker.
いたいた。
久しぶりにナミイカの飯でも食って戻ろうと思ったら、お前が親父に呼び出されたって聞いてよ。さては親父、私の目を盗んでこいつと手合わせを。
バレちまったらしょうがねえ。まあ心配せずとも継承の儀に支障が出るほど
You couldn't if you tried, buddy. Wake up the other head. Let's go again.
お前の仲間を借りちまって悪かったな。この先も仲良くやれよ。
たく、この旅で親父の凄さを改めて感じたところだったのに。こんな手合わせ好きのジジイはほっといて、もう行こうぜ。
頼んだぜ、冒険者。コーナが連れてきた連中も継承候補者たちの問題には花から気づいていたようだった。さすがガラフと同じ場所から来ただけのことは。
I wonder if Estinian's working with anyone.
とすると、ここからしんどいのは残りの2組か。未熟さを認めてくれるやつをそばにつけず、さてどうなる。
Well, it's definitely not working for them then, because Estinian is always willing to point out people's shortcomings. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Zarel Jar, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? A small favor, nothing more. Small for me. Well, if that's all it was... Burp. Okay. Anyone to talk to? No. Alrighty.